What lovely eyes you have. Welcome back to Bayonetta 3 after a bit of a delay. We are back.
Bayonetta.
So, last time, you might recall, in the plot, we made a feathered friend, we lost a Bayonetta anticlimactically. Jean seemingly found Dr. Sigurd during her side chapter, so that's cool, I guess. But now we're back, and it's time to tackle Chapter 10, Cover of Night. Let's get started.
What is this? Luca!
Alrighty, so we're back at Thule. So, I have questions. Why... Why is Viola here? How did she get back? We never really see her dealing with all of the end... we see Bayonetta have to, leave through a portal after the world's destroyed. We never see Viola. It's very strange. It makes me feel like there's, like, cutscenes or something that they cut from the game to stitch this together better. But anyway, we're back with Viola. So real quick, I want to double check. I gave her the Mallet of Rewards too. Got Eternal Testimony for more Witch Time, or more magic. As you can see, I gave her a green shirt. Give her a little something different to help her stand out. But we do have all of her moves unlocked at this point, and we don't have quite the means to augment her health or magic or anything at this point, but we're fine. It's been a bit since we've used her. So a few things to note, though. Now that she has awoken her fairy powers, her double jump changes. You don't have the grappling hook anymore. You actually just have a little hover. But you can go into the skill tree and turn this off if you want the grapple hook for whatever reason, but that's kind of nice. And it's on this note, these little crystals seem to be associated with fairies. And these actually have been around her whenever she would run around and stuff before now. So I guess that was kind of some subtle foreshadowing. But it still feels like a weird thing that wasn't fully explained. So yeah, it's a little weird. So right off the bat, I'm going to move forward here. And we're going to do things a little out of order. It's time to fight verse 2. Because, yeah, we kind of got this weird just collection of people here, and it just makes more sense to do it from right here. Let's kind of just keep mashing on this guy. I got hit. Didn't want that to happen. We got a big guy, too. And I believe we actually have, yeah, we got to bring Cheshire back. Ow, ow. He likes to just block our stuff, which gets very irritating, because there's not really much I can do about that. And he's moving around a lot, too. Oh, I thought I parried that for sure. Okay. The fact that he can just block our stuff is a little irritating. Okay, he's gone. So that was a little sloppy, but that's fine. We're warming up. It's been a bit since we've used Viola, and it's still a gold. That's still better than nothing. I mostly just want to get that out of the way, because that verse kind of can screw things up otherwise. So we can kind of mess around a little bit around here. There's a lot of stuff we can actually find tucked away in here. First off, let's see what we get in here. Bunch of halos, which is nice. And there's this floating little island we can actually get to normally, but I do want to do it the right way, I guess. So we can follow this platform which will give us some more stuff. We got this little key. I'm running a little too fast there. I'm gotta watch myself. So we'll wait for this to come back down and ride this up. This key will come in handy, but that's the main reason to kind of go this way. And this thing's gonna take a bit to go down, so we can go here, but these will break off after a bit, so we want to time it carefully. But we have a nice little glide, which helps with that a lot. It's nice to give her a little more mobility, but that's kind of it. And we have a playable mission we could do right here. And this one is rough, actually. This one's super rough. But we'll try our best. This one is probably the hardest Viola hidden mission in the game. And I might have to redo this several times, because it's another witch time damage only mission. And even with her improvements, this parry system is still not really built for this game. But we'll do our best. So we start off with these flying guys and the ballerinas. And the main thing is... yeah, we didn't get anything out of that. The main thing is the ballerinas are gonna hit us while we're getting grappled by these guys. Yeah, I do feel that that's a problem, is that we can't... you don't really do enough damage in Witch Time unless you get it perfect. Okay, we're doing this again. Yeah, I can't do anything about that, because it's going to hit me from off screen. Would you please attack? Okay, we're just going to restart this right now. It's already off to a bad start. Okay, that's one. We didn't kill that, apparently. We just stunned it. Okay, that's one. That one's gone. That's huge. And we didn't get the Wicked Weave, unfortunately. The biggest issue I just have with Viola's whole Witch Time concept is... why is the base version of Witch Time you get like 2 seconds? You can't get anything out of it. Like, what's the point? You know? There we go. So now we just have him. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't really do much with that. Yeah, at all. We're gonna do scratch damage, I guess. I just do it too soon. Yeah, like, what is the point of that lasting so little? And we still can't even finish that off. We're almost there. As pathetic as this is. I just want this over. This is like a terrible mission. It's my least favorite in the entire game. That took many attempts off screen that you will never see. And you know what? A gold is alright, with that said. And all that for just half of a moon pearl. That should be a full moon pearl. But maybe I'm just a little salty. So yeah, let's continue. Now that that's over and done with. Thankfully. We don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, it can't hurt you anymore. I'll admit, too, I do just tend to mash, and that's not the most efficient, like, Wink Slave combo. Also, for whatever reason, we have to go get this key again now, so let's just... I'm just going to cut to when I have the key. I don't really want to waste your time. Okay, so we've got the key. We can explore a little bit more around here. If we open up this little catacomb here, this little... whatever this is supposed to be, a ruined tower, We'll ride this up here. First off, there's a little thing there. Nothing else, I don't think. We can go up here if we want. I don't think there's anything really up here. Except for a bewitchment, so never mind. So, what we can do, if we want to use this key right away, first off we can bust open this, and there's oddly enough nothing in here, which feels like there should be something in here. But if we continue through here, we can actually open up the door with this, and then get what's inside here. Please. Another Witch Heart Fragment, which is always nice. And if we head back over this way... So, there's a couple things, so we're going to be coming back this way again, but we'll try to do this first. We have a bunch of fragments to get. And we have to even watch with the sped up animation. This is going to take a minute. But what we're going to want to do is just ride this thing to collect them. This one's honestly not that hard. The hardest thing is right here where you have to jump off and then jump back on, which is really anything at all to worry about. Just gonna barely touch the bubble. And we're gonna have plenty of time to spare to get this last one. Of course I say that and I jump off, but it's fine. So that's another Moon Pearl fragment for our trouble. But if we go back around this way, well, first of all, let's just kind of float and go this way. So we'll head up here. I don't know if there's anything right over in this particular area. It feels like there should be something. There's an invisible wall right here, though. But if we go down from here, there is a little collectible or two. So there's one thing here, and then there's something here. Kind of strange to have so many collectibles this close to each other. But we also have the crow. If you can see it glimmering. So we're going to make a run for it and try to cross paths with it as it flies, as we are known to do. There we go. Easy enough.
Good race, but I beat you.
So we're almost done here, but before we move on, we want to make sure we destroy something in particular. It's hidden around here. Also, there's a collectible in this little part of the tower. We want to go, I believe, right here. So, right behind that was the final piece of this Blue Medallion. There was a little broken golem in there. I didn't realize my hit was going to do that, but that's fine. I believe we've done everything else, because we went through this part already. Yeah, so we're good. I believe we can do everything. We've done everything now in this little area. The main reason I did verse 2 before everything else too is if you're riding on that thing and you pass over here, the verse starts and you get locked in. So I figured I'd just get that out of the way. But now we can move forward.
What's
The
that
game,
light?
the game really wants us to go this way.
I feel like it's calling me.
Is it? I guess we better follow it then. And make sure to step on every little shard as we go. I mean, why not? We can also run. There we go. There is a bewitchment. But also, it's just fun to do. I feel like there should be something over here, because why else would you put the flowers there? But then again, they kind of just put these in random spots, it feels like. I don't think I've missed anything else super important here. So this part here is going to suck. We gotta fight the snail, unfortunately. My favorite enemy type, as you're all aware. And, yeah, sadly, I just don't think Viola is really built for this. I don't know why this infinite magic thing is even here. Yeah, this is just such an odd thing. And then we got this that I can't even see now. Okay, we knocked him out of it, at least. The problem is just that Cheshire is not aggro enough. And now it's going to do the Clouds of Erasure, I believe. So we gotta be careful with that. And then, okay, he knocked him out of that. That's good. Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay, he... I don't know why the sword went there, but whatever. Yeah, this is just a terrible fight. Like, she does not have the means to deal with this. Remember when I was like, yeah, ball's like the counter? Here's a character that doesn't get to have that. And then it's going to constantly make the Clouds of Erasure so you can't even get close. Which is, it just makes no sense to me. Please, and then I'm getting hit, so I can't do anything. It makes no sense. I don't understand why this is set up like this at all. You know, sometimes Cheshire wants to fight, sometimes he doesn't. So I'm unfortunately being really negative and kind of annoyed in this part already because this is a rough level. We're getting golds, but like, I really wish it was just not as rough as it is. I'm actually going to eat a candy as well, I think, because, or two even. Why not? Just to get to that second health bar. Yeah, this is just a rough one. You know, you'd think Viola got this cool new power that is really hard to use. Like, we haven't even filled up the meter for it yet. And here we are. So now we're back to the Chaotic Rift once more. Maybe this chapter will start to turn up after we get through here, but I don't have the highest of hopes.
Looks like this could go at any minute. I'd better pick up the pace or else.
Man, she's talking without moving her mouth. That's crazy. So let's go through here. We'll follow the bouncing ball if we can, because that just seems like a good idea. I swear there's probably some secrets around here, but we're just gonna go with the path of least resistance, I think. These guys, like, recover from getting hit by me almost immediately, so, like, what's even the point of launching them when they can just say nah? You know? I can't see anything because of Cheshire, but it's fine. Please, just stop. Okay, send me to that one. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Please help, Cheshire. I'm gonna just keep this thing as balanced as I can. There we go. And this is I believe, the Panis, or equivalent. There we go. Ow. I didn't want that to happen. Let's just take care of you, because you're annoying me. See how slow that is? Like, it just takes forever. And now it's going to start splitting, but I really don't care. I just want this thing out. Okay, we can do a torture attack on that one, and then keep attacking, or not, because the camera wanted to go there. And we're going to... Okay, Big C, you can take care of this, because these guys are going to blow up in a second. And I got hit. Awesome. I was trying to get away, but it's hard to tell where they are with this camera sometimes. So yeah, like, another enemy type that's annoying, because it's like, Viola doesn't have the best damage without Cheshire, but then if you use Cheshire, that thing's going to split. I don't know, I'm complaining a lot. I need to stop. So we'll try and move through here quickly. Try not to fall. And we're going to backtrack here in a second. Don't want to get too... Okay, I did not want to trigger that. Fine. We'll do this first. I'd say do your worst, but I'd rather you didn't. So here is... Opacus. This is kind of like a purple version of that snake thing from before that can burrow. Let's have fun here. I wish I could see. Okay. And it's just gonna constantly do that before we can actually fight it, like, for real. Okay, I thought... Okay, thanks for the counter there, Cheshire. That was actually nice. I thought for sure I was parrying some of that, but I guess not. I don't understand why the landing has, like, no telegraphing whatsoever, but it's fine. I'm having a wonderful time in this stage already. Okay. I'm actually trying to, like, parry this half the time. It's not working. There we go. And it lasts for like 2 seconds, because that makes sense. Am I really? No. Not like this. Please get out of here. I'm off my mojo. Maybe it's because we haven't played as Viola in multiple chapters. I'll take a silver, honestly. I don't even mind. Let's heal again. Just because. So, I didn't want to trigger that fight because there's stuff over here. If we backtrack and follow the flowers, we can go there. And we can get a little collectible. If you go this way, these things fall the instant you drop on them, so it's safer to go this way, but that means we had to go through that fight first, so. What are you going to do? We'll keep it going, though. Things will hopefully start to improve. In fact, actually, I think there's more healing if I smash some of this stuff up over here. May as well, because I don't want to use up all my candy. Not that I use it anyway. But the game's starting to really heat up. Like, the fact that things are hitting hard and I'm starting to need healing more is kind of something to think about. Yeah, we'll just keep going. We'll run like the wind. Especially now that things are starting to fall apart. So let's just keep following this thing. I don't know if there's any collectibles along this path. They probably would put something like that there to get you, but I'm just going to follow this thing. Because I think we're fine. I don't think this glowing ball is going to lead me wrong, you know? We're pals. I don't think there's anything over here, or over here even, so we'll just keep going. Go towards the light. And you gotta be a witchman.
Woman, hail you from the same sphere as that beast man?
Luka?
Luka. So he is called Luka. I am Lukaon.
What is this place? And where did Luka go?
He no longer tarries here. That beast man is surely my else fellow. It seems we were drawn together across the world walls to find each other here.
Drawn together? Then what am I doing here?
It appears as though you also share a bond most deep with us. A bond of blood, perhaps? Brother and sister, or something more? Woman, I know you. The voice calls to me.
Wait! What are you saying? Don't go!
Well, that gave us more questions than answers. Welcome to Alternate Reality Paris. This is just a world tour, honestly. I'm just gonna destroy things because it makes me feel better. Just to clear things out. But we do have a little something over here to start us off. More destruction first. Another verse. Let's fight some angels. Take our frustrations out on these guys. Another one. Just all these torture attacks I'm not even messing with. At least Cheshire's helping me, I guess. Okay, I need... Ow. Don't know what's going on, but we're making it work. And, like, we're inside the... I can't even hit it because Cheshire's so big! Okay. I mean, you helped, but... I don't know. That was a pure platinum, I guess I can't complain too much, but that felt kind of wonky. So, that's our next verse. So, before we move ahead too much... we do have the cat. You might actually see it glimmering over there. This one eluded me for a while. What you want to do, you approach it from the right here. It's going to dip and immediately go along the other side, and we're going to try and catch it. And we didn't. So now it ran, so let's try and do it again. The camera kind of messed around too, which wasn't nice. We'll try it again. It's a very weird one, especially because the camera doesn't really want to help. Okay, we're going to try and lure it back this way, where the camera's a little more on our side, maybe. There we go. We got it on the way back, I guess. That was a little wonky.
Cute and really, really feisty.
So we got that. There's a few more things we can collect as we move about here.
Bring it in, big guy.
I don't think there's anything else over here. Yeah, that one just kind of took me by surprise for a bit. There's some stuff here. There's probably a lot of other things in these stores, but I'm not going to break every single one. Like, I don't think there's anything in here. No. There's a big old cube right here we can smash. We can get some collectibles with that. But we're going to have to go up. Wait for this thing. I don't understand why that spawns up like that, but what are you going to do? So we're going to head over here to this little guy. And we got more things to collect in the air. We don't want to fall because that'll reset all of our progress. Anytime this is finished, we'll go kind of counterclockwise here, I think. I really wish I could see. There we go. Let's go along here. The float is really useful, though. I'm happy she at least got some better mobility. There we go. That was easy as pie. I do wish you got more of like you should be able to use that like fairy form like when you dash like with Bayo, but they didn't want to do that, I guess. Don't think there's anything here. But if we go over here, there's some stuff. There's another hidden mission right here, actually. And this one's actually not that bad. This is just going to be fighting some enemies. Compared to the verses we've been doing, this is actually going to be pretty simple, I think. For whatever reason, I kind of think that this particular chapter is front-loaded with some bad stuff. But let's take these guys out. We gotta fight some demons, which is really rare for Viola. Okay, I think that one's still alive, but it's fine. Nope, we got pain now. Ow, that's not good. We only have a few hits. We don't want to get hit too hard here. And you went all the way over there, and now Cheshire can't do anything. Please, Cheshire, actually get your rent. There we go. That one wasn't too bad. It's a little sad though that that's still a platinum. I'll take that. It's still kind of sad that there's only like 2 demon enemies in the game aside from Alrune. So that's a full heart. I think we actually got another heart fragment that filled up before that, so we do have more health to mess around with. But yeah, that one seems oddly easy. I understand that you couldn't have every single enemy from every game in here because that'd just be a lot of work, but it's a little disappointing. Like, they probably wanted to include more and just couldn't. So let's actually, I'm gonna get that health upgrade while we're here because I think she kind of needs it. There we go. So we keep moving. You might hear some ribbiting, some croaking. So if we bust open this little thing here, we'll actually find our little toad friend, and that'll be our last familiar. Nice. But we still have one more thing to get. And this is kind of presented ominously, for good reason. We have not 1, but 2 of these things to fight. Okay, it's gonna be a bit of a mess. Why did I go all the way over there? That's weird. And we beat all 3 with Cheshire's help. But I think all we got were candy, so not the most interesting collectibles in the world. Don't think there's anything over here. Yeah, this area seems kind of oddly small or large and kind of out of the way for what's ultimately here. And I think that's everything over here. We can destroy this beautiful, Paris architecture all we want, but we do have to move forward, unfortunately. You can see there's the Rodan shop right there if we needed anything, which we really don't. There is a collectible right here, though, we can try and snag. And I don't think there's anything on the other side, but... Nope. Oh, wait, there is this guy. So that is our boss fountain with the health sucker. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Let's move forward. Unfortunately, we cannot. Okay, Strider. Time for the rematch. Oh no, he's countering my moves already. Ow. Oh, I keep trying to uppercut and take him in the air. Let's get in there. Okay, so we're in this little room. I'm just gonna keep blocking. Oh, and I think he broke our guard, so that was maybe not the best idea. To be honest, I rarely, like, block with Viola for very long. I almost exclusively parry. Okay, well, we managed to hit him and do something. Take him in the air. See, the problem is that he can just parry our stuff, though. Like, she has to work so hard to get in the first place, and he's just like, nah. Why can't our parry be that good? Afterburner kick doesn't quite get us what we need, but it's fine. There we go. Ow. It doesn't help this camera can't quite keep up with him, it feels like. And we got... Oh, we actually parried that. Cool. Ow. Didn't quite expect you to do that. There we go. We're doing alright, though. And now it's time for the second phase. Alright. Let's go, Wolfman. He, like, has a, like... Ow. Okay. We'll just block. He has, like, a cancel he does. I don't quite understand that. Ow. Ow. Okay, Cheshire, you're not helping as much as I would like. There we go. Now you're doing something. So, now that we've got him about onto the last health bar here. It's time to trivialize the fight. Alright. That was a little anticlimactic, but such is that ability. Oh man. But what if they did it a third time? Use every button on the controller. Whew. Well, that was a little rough.
Luka, please stop. I don't want to hurt you. We might be from different worlds, but I know you feel it. It's me. I'm your...
Resolution denied. Well, that was that chapter. We didn't quite get confirmation of anything at all, really. Yeah, that silver held us back a little bit. That wasn't terrible. I mean, for as much as I complain about this being like a rough one, that was still gold, and it wasn't that long compared to some other chapters. So that was that chapter. And hey, that Blue Medallion gives us a little secret. On top of another remnant. So, we got a few things we can do before we move on with the plot, as much as I hate to leave you on a cliffhanger. But as far as the bewitchments, the only thing we didn't get was avoiding getting hit by Strider when he does that little field thing where he just starts warping everywhere. I mean, I'm sure if you're good, you can either just keep dodging or parry everything, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we have the Artifact Unleashed, which seems like a pretty cool thing to try out, but we also have the Remnant, so yeah, look forward to seeing those in the near future. And you know, I'm sure Viola's fine. I mean, she's throwing darts on the board, so she's probably okay. But yeah, there's not much to really say about what happened. You know, Lukaon, we don't have to talk about him yet, because I'm sure he will show up and explain everything in more detail next time, or maybe the time before that. I'm sure this story is fine. It totally doesn't need to explain itself better. So yeah, see you next time.